Hey Patriots, Eric Reed here, President, Gun Rights Across America, coming at you with another video that will blow your mind. Yesterday I was driving around through the wonderful state of Texas, and I was talking with some shop owners and gun shops about the big Unite the Fight event that's happening this Saturday across the nation. And one of the tactical gun shops I was at, he said, "Hey, you're Eric Reed from Gun Rights Across America. Why don't you go over to Alpine and help out Brian and Kat?" Of course, I'm like, Alpine, Brian and Kat, what are you talking about? He said, well, they apparently got their FFL yanked by the ATF. So, of course, I said, okay. So I called them up. I Googled Alpine, and they're in Spring, Texas, just north of Houston. I called them up, and they said, yeah, it's true. We got our FFL yanked. I said, hey, I'm only about 15 minutes away. You want me to drop by? They're like, yeah, please do. So I drove there. Just to give you an idea of exactly who we're talking about. This is their store. Alpine and Kat's Guitars in Spring, Texas. This is a family-run business. They've been here for 20 years. Very similar to the TV show Pawn Stars, as a matter of fact. Brian and Kat, the husband and wife, they have a 70-year-old mother, who's also a grandmother, and they have a son and a daughter, and they all work at the shop. And they've been here for 20 years. No problems, no citations, no fines. And a very, very good reputation in their community. This is the owners, Brian and Kat Pattison. 60% of all Pawn's revenue is derived through the sale of firearms. This is their livelihood. This is their survival. This is how they put food on their table. And they have been unjustly targeted. Yes, I'm going to use that word. Targeted by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Just like the IRS targeted conservative groups and Tea Party groups. They have these bumper stickers hanging up all over their shop. This audit from the ATF lasted 30 days. It's unheard of for an audit to last 30 days, but this lasted 30 days. 2 women who are in their 20s and who are both extremely liberal. The grandmother is the one that takes care of the books. She is a very conservative, right-wing Christian woman. And from day one of the audit, they clashed. And now the ATF, the 2 liberal agents from the ATF, that every time they sell one of these bumper stickers in their shop, they'd stop and look at it, is punishing them. They're destroying their life, they're destroying their career, and they're destroying their family. Brian and Kat have written letters. I have them here. I'll post this in the comments of the video. They've written letters to U.S. Congressman Kevin Brady, Ted Cruz, U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, Rick Perry, Greg Abbott. The list goes on and on and on. This audit that lasted 30 days, this 30-day ridiculous, ludicrous audit, was unlike anything Brian and Kat and their family have ever been through from our government. And they've been in business for 20 years. 20 years. No fines, no citations, no complaints, an upstanding reputation in the community. And they're the biggest pawnbroker for firearms transfers through the whole entire Houston area. And the reason that the ATF is yanking their license Are you ready for this? The 2 liberal agents from the ATF is yanking their license for clerical errors on 4473 forms. Clerical errors. When I talked to Brian and Kat, well, what kind of clerical errors? Several years ago, someone came in and bought a gun, and on the form, they were a junior or a senior after their last name, and the junior or senior was not on the form. Possibly, instead of writing the word Texas for their state of residence, they wrote TX, the abbreviation for Texas. Minor clerical errors, and for that, they're destroying this family's business. I bet you would like to know who these ATF agents are. Well, you're going to find out. Amber Thompson, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, and T. James, another woman, first initial T, last name is James, 5825 North Sam Houston Parkway West, suite number 300, Houston, Texas, 77086. You're going to see all this information posted right down here. Fax number 281-372-2919. This is the ATF Houston Field Office. Gun Rights Across America is coming out in support of all pawn because what the ATF is doing is criminal. Just like what the IRS has done to conservative groups and Tea Party groups. This is no different. And you know what's sad? This isn't the first time it's happened. However, there are other gun shops that don't advertise their political stance like All Pawn has done. They've lost guns. They've misplaced guns. They were unable to find guns, and they were fined. Brian and Kat at All Pawn said to the ATF, fine us. Fine me $2,000, $3,000. Don't take my business. Don't take my business for a minor clerical error on a 4473 form. I'm asking you America, to act. Spread the word. Spread this around. This is wrong. This is criminal. And there's no excuse why this should ever happen. And it pisses me off, and it should piss you off too. So please, let's help All Pawn. Let's help Brian and Kat and their hard-working 70-year-old mother and their children. I'm Eric Reed from Gun Rights Across America. Thanks for watching. God bless.